Tonight's episode of the Vampire Squid Show is brought to you by... Oh, shit, I forgot. In theaters this fall, Gregory McCracken thought he met the woman of his dreams. But after one crazy night, he woke up with her as an ostrich. Now the only way to turn her back is... Oh shit, I forgot. Rated PG-13. Fuck y'all.
You know, I felt like that was actually going somewhere.
Alright, assholes, we're back at it again. What's good?
That was a nice sound. That was a good sound. Oh, look who's calling me.
God.
Hello, Gene, you're on the air.
Alright, cool. I sent you a video that proves the earth is flat.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Flat Earth. Say it. Say it.
Flat earth. Believe me. Oh, jeez.
See that? It's that good shit right there. Flat Earth.
Nice. Alright, so check it out. Enjoy that. And talk about Mega Man 11. Not bad. Boss man. See the spot.
Oh, the demo came out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The
A lot of
demo's
people
on
were
the Nintendo Switch.
backlashing.
Mega Man 11.
Backlashing one.
Check it out.
Mega Man.
All right. Do you want to be a sponsor, like, and buy us Monster
that's
Hunter?
That's out?
The demo.
No, the
Monster
demo.
and
Oh,
buy
the demo.
Monster Hunter?
Like for us?
Am I gonna... Oh, for all four of you?
Well, just like the three of us. Mitchell
Just do
doesn't
the, I
play.
ain't gonna touch that shit, so I'm saving you money.
Well,
One more of you save me money? By buying it yourself?
Like, I'm not playing the game, so you don't have to get nothing from me.
Yeah, can one of you more? And I might consider it.
Cedro doesn't want it.
Who's gonna take a dive?
Whoa. Whoa.
Cedro's like, nah, I'm done with that series.
Fucking volunteering for me.
It's Cooking Mama. That's
Oh,
all he
man.
wants now, Cooking Mama.
All right, then. I guess Mega Man 11 we're going to talk about, even though I haven't played it.
It didn't even come out.
The demo's all free right now. Just download it.
Guess that's what we're doing.
Nice. It's a good game. Not bad. Really good.
Look at this. We even get callers.
Live calls.
Cool. Am I really on the air? Whoa, geez. Oh my god.
We're actually recording right now, bro.
Yes, we are recording.
Wow.
How does it feel?
Damn, that was a waste of 15 minutes of fame.
Bye. Bye, all right? We're not appreciating you anymore. Get us Monster Hunter. We love you.
Alright, check out the video that I sent you.
All right.
Good stuff.
All right,
On
cool.
Instagram.
Yeah, man. Peace. That was Gene.
All right, let's see this Flat Earth video.
So we're going to watch this Flat Earth video together somehow.
I guess Cedro's against it. All right, fuck
Well,
it.
just send it to me, and I'll put it on the screen.
All right, so let's send it to the Squid Show or just you?
Either or.
The Squid Show's right there. Boom. Boom. I'm hot. I'm like really hot right now. I'm never hot. What the fuck's going on? Like, I'm sweating. That is definitely not about Flat Earth.
What if it was a song about Flat Earth?
By a Spanish person?
Were you saying Spanish people can't believe in a flat Earth?
I say if Spanish people thoughts don't matter.
So then your thoughts don't matter.
I'm American.
You're American.
American as fuck.
Mm.
And I'm black. The fuck? That's gay. Oh, here we go. Flat Earth.
If the earth is round, how come the ball ain't going nowhere?
Alright then. All the proof in the world.
I love how the caption says this man is a genius.
How come the ball ain't going nowhere?
Alright, I think we're ending on that one. Once again, more proof that the world is flat. Well then, thank you for that not good video, Gene. I mean, if you're gonna send us something, make sure it's gold next time. Actually, I wanted to I was wondering if you guys wanted to take a trip down memory lane, talk about some first times for things,
Like what?
like whatever the hell you feel like talking about as the first time. I know I got one.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to start this? All right. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about the first time I ever went down on a girl. Right? Because it was almost traumatizing. Right? So, I was always one of those dudes. I was really into the way vagina looked, and I'd watch pornos, and I'd see it, man. I couldn't wait to go down on a girl, man. I was like, shit, I need to eat me some pussy. This is gonna be amazing. So finally, got my girlfriend, 14 years old, horny as shit, in the room. So I started going that route. So I start going south. Boom. Getting down there, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I get down there, I'm like, yes, we're about to do this, put my face in it. And I was like, oh, what the fuck just happened? It was so slimy. It was too slimy. I was like, oh, this is not what I signed up for. I was like, Jesus. Oh, that shit, dude, that shit almost just ruined my entire vag eating career. I was like, I came back up relatively quickly, and she's like, you didn't like it, did you? And I'm just like, yeah, I did. But I didn't do it again because I was a little traumatized for a while. It was just too much. It was everywhere. It was all over my face. And I didn't even do much. I just kind of went down. It was too much. Way too much, bro. Almost ruined my life. But then I did it again, and it wasn't as wet, and it was better.
Well, at the time, it was during the Nickelodeon era, and people were getting slimed a lot. By that green slime.
That's what I felt like. My face was like that, dude. Just not green.
Motherfucker was in the Teen Choice Awards.
No, dude. I'm telling you. That shit right there almost just ended that for me. I was almost never going to do it again. Scary.
$10 says Mitchell's story beats yours.
The fuck?
Wait, Mitchell's next?
I guess I am. I don't even remember shit.
I mean...
Oh, it doesn't have to be a sex story.
No, because you guys are like, oh, first time. I'm like, the only thing I could think of was the first time I was on a fucking roller coaster. That's the only thing I could think of because I don't know.
Turn.
Because what do you want me to say? Oh, the first time I ate poop.
You did that?
It was nutty. I don't know. I ain't. Shit. I don't know. That's the only thing I could fucking think of.
It's what the fuck possessed you to do that?
You really did.
How you top that? I don't know. I was just thinking about when I was in Coney Island and shit. And I never really did roller coasters and anything like that. So me, my sister's like, oh, let's try this one. I don't ask me which one it was. I don't fucking remember. But I remember we were strapped in and stuff, and we went down and up and just whatever fucking roller coasters do. All I remember was I clenched up in fear because I was super fucking young. But so apparently when I did that, when it made a sharp right turn, I don't know how, I clenched and kneeled, slanted down. My head bashed the side of the coaster. And blood just started gushing out. Mind you, just maybe the first couple minutes of the ride. So I had to spend the rest of the ride just blood over my face.
And you're just spraying blood on the people sitting behind you.
Pretty much. My DNA was everywhere.
Have you been on a roller coaster ever since?
No.
Oh, so that means there was no comeback for you.
No, there wasn't. I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Life.
But the funny thing about it, though, that made me laugh, I had to laugh a bit about it. It's once all that was done, and I'm telling her, my face. She's like, oh my God. But we had to go through the ride. You can't just stop it midway. And then once we're going through.
Hit the eject button, man.
Yeah. And then we went back around. And we go around for that go. I'm like, stop. And obviously not going to stop.
You were yelling stop?
Yeah, obviously.
Bitch.
I thought I cracked my skull open. So then I come back down. And I'll always remember the fact that I got back down. No napkins anywhere. The guy controlling the ride, he kind of looks at me, just gives me a paper towel. And while I'm walking out, obviously when you walk out, you walk past the people that are getting ready to go on next. So they see me. They're like, oh my God, are you all right? And everyone freaked the fuck. I'm like, no, I'm fine. And my sister's like, no, you're not fine. You're not fine. So then I was just like, I guess that's a no for me. Never again. I am not doing that again. And I've never been on a roller coaster ever since.
You know, I think there's a lesson in these two stories.
Don't clench up.
No, going down can be hazardous. Stupid. So who wants to go next? Jordan or Sige? Don't tell me you've been sitting there this entire time thinking of something to say and don't have anything.
No, not really.
Damn, that was loud.
I'm thinking Jordan's gonna be like, I remember the first time.
Is
I
that how
drank-
he sounds in your head?
Yeah. I remember the first time
He's fucking Indian?
I drank alcohol. I was 5 years old. And my mom gave me a bottle of Hennessy.
Damn, it had to be Hennessy.
I don't know.
Am I that Dominican?
Oh, man. But do you have anything?
I mean, you had a lot of firsts since like late last year. So
Yeah, that's not awesome.
they don't have. Mine wasn't awesome. His wasn't awesome.
I think that's the point of it. Like, the first is never great. I don't know. Like, it never is. I mean, it could be.
Well, let's see you take the mic.
As he ponders and strokes his beard.
Yeah, do it
Like
closer.
it's-
Just anyone.
There's no such thing as a good one.
It's true.
Yeah, but how can I top Mitchell's this week?
What, eating poop and getting hit in the head in a roller coaster?
Yeah.
For some reason, I just pictured you eating poop with a fork.
Oh, you have to. How else are you going to do it? With your hands? Am I a savage?
With a cake fork and shit.
Cake? Come on. A cake fork.
Oh, man.
Fine dining over here.
No. Oh, imagine he used those things that you use for corn on the cob.
To make it even better, eat corn before it. I think they'll eat corn before it, so there's actually corn on it. So
It's
the
corn in
image.
your poop.
Yep. So the image looks
Because for
good.
some reason, you never actually chew it.
No, you don't. You just kind of
It just
corn.
comes out the same way.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
You know what? I think that
Corn isn't digestible.
that isn't.
It isn't digested.
But I'm pretty sure you believe that
Really?
you chewed it, though.
Yeah.
But it never comes out chewed.
So you chew the corn, and then some way it like regenerates in your bowels, and it comes out
In your balls?
bowels.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
No, that's where the pee is stored.
Pee stored in balls. No, nothing, Sige? At all?
Oh, you guys were waiting for me?
This
Obviously.
entire time.
One of you.
Did I ever tell you about the time I first met Adam?
No.
My dog attacked him.
It did. That happened.
Yes.
I was riding my bike. Dog ran in front of the bike. I tried to brake, hit the dog, fell. Dog comes at me. I'm running. Next thing you know, I end up in a bush. Dog's coming right at me. Big old pit bull. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Put my fist out. And that saved my life. Apparently, his uncle used to do that to the dog. And the dog was like, oh, it's playtime.
Mm.
Like, just make like a fist. My uncle had big hands, and the dog just drew on his fist.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. I mean, like, I don't know why my uncle would do it.
I mean, it worked,
Sensitive.
right?
It saved my life. Tried to kill me.
Awesome.
He tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
I guess not to be Hannibal Lecter or anything, but the first time dissecting a deer, it was awesome.
You did not dissect a deer. You freaking gutted a deer.
Same shit.
It's not.
Well, if his intent was to find out what's inside, then technically it's a dissection.
He wasn't trying to find out what was inside.
How do you cut open a
He
deer
cut-
and not be curious what's inside?
He cut him open, took the guts out. Technically, he dissected the deer.
And he was like, "Oh wow, so that's how it works." So there you go.
Yep.
You guys really justified that for him?
Yes.
They were hunting. They were going to eat the deer. They just had to clean it.
No, they're hunting in the pursuit of dissecting a deer. You can't just grab a deer. You got to hunt the deer down to dissect it.
I'm sorry, I'm against that.
Anyway, Jordan, how did it feel? Did you feel like Kratos in that latest trailer?
Which one?
The new God of War game where he cuts the deer. The gameplay trailer from E3.
Never saw the gameplay trailer.
Yeah, there was he's there with his son, and then he shoots a deer, and he teaches the son to stab the deer.
Mm.
Yeah.
it just felt like just watching the animal being destroyed, decapitated.
Was it fun?
Somewhat, yeah.
Was it still alive? Was it like, seeing the light at that point?
My uncle did have to shoot it a second time after it was completely dead.
Okay.
What?
What?
I'm joking.
I'm like, why the fuck would you do
So
that?
you shot it to wound it, you dissected it, still alive, just wounded, and then you ended it after you dissected it.
Just wounded.
Correctly.
Savage.
Hey, man, I actually do want to kill something. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. Yo. Elon Musk is fucking awesome.
Who's Elon Musk?
I'm sorry. Only probably one of the smartest people alive today.
That doesn't say
Anyways,
much.
he was on Joe Rogan's podcast like 2 days ago.
Okay.
He's the CEO of Tesla.
Oh, okay.
And SpaceX. He's like one of the top people of SpaceX. He's just really fucking smart. And he's like an engineer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on Joe Rogan's podcast. They're talking, they're drinking whiskey. And at some point during the conversation, Joe Rogan pulls out a blunt.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
All right. So now he's getting all this backlash. I'm just like, I'm sorry. It was legal.
So he's
who
done that
cares?
before.
Then what?
Smoked.
Yeah, I know that.
Like,
But
while recording, he's done that
secretly,
before.
though.
No, he's done it, and everyone knew that he was doing it. It's illegal over there. It's nothing
Wait,
new.
who are you talking about?
Joe Rogan.
No, we're talking about Elon.
Oh, about Elon smoking?
Like people are making like they're all upset about it, and I'm just like, leave him alone.
Oh, wow, he's human. Big surprise.
Actually, I think he's a robot, but he's definitely on the spectrum. If you listen to him speak, he's like, dude, this dude does not like function on the same wavelength as us. We're like normal humans, and he's superhuman, at least in his brain.
Mm.
But he was pretty cool, and he was like that enhanced humans are closer than we think. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be pretty badass. I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford it, but I'm gonna steal it if I have to.
So we're talking about me being able to get automail soon.
I don't know about automail, but you have like a chip in you to actually make you smarter.
I don't want that.
What do you mean? Then you'd be able to make your own automail.
I didn't think that through. Okay, I want that.
Basically, you'd be smart enough to make most of your like craziest thoughts and fantasies like realities, and that's badass. Also, I think virtual worlds are closer than we think too, according to him.
Virtual worlds?
Yeah, like like people in that play like those VR games and stuff like that, like Ready Player One. Because I want that.
Dude,
I need that.
I saw that shit last week. Movie was amazing.
That movie is so good. I feel like no one talks about it.
I was mad. I was pretty much mad at myself for waiting so long to watch the movie.
Dude, that shit was so good. Did you see it, Mitch?
Fucking
Not
good.
yet. No.
Yo, great movie. Worth the watch. And like even after hearing it be hyped up, it's still good.
Still, legit, I'd watch it again. I mean, like today, Mitchell, let's watch this movie.
Yo, good movie. Very good movie. Like, I wouldn't mind being in a virtual world like that. We could just meet up without leaving our houses. Nah, dude, we need some human interaction though.
Exactly. Fuck that.
But everything's great there because you don't feel it in real life.
If I can't drink Jack,
But you could though.
not in there,
But you could though.
You could.
You can make your own Jack.
and not throw up.
You can mix Jack with Monster Hunter potions. Be great.
Speaking of potions, whatever happened to those Final Fantasy potion energy drinks?
Never came out over here.
They never did. No.
Never. I want one.
Them shits are-
Do they still even make them over there?
I don't think so. The latest thing I've seen that they've done is wine.
Final Fantasy wine?
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
like
shit.
it's
That's
like
kind of lame.
Because the thing is, it's just regular wine with just the Final Fantasy logo on it. Like they're just slapping Final Fantasy logos on everything because of the anniversary. That's been going on for like 3 fucking years now.
What?
Dude, every single like Final Fantasy product they have now, they slap on like, 50 years of Final Fantasy or some crap like that on it. But it's like, all right, we get it.
It's been 50 years?
It hasn't been 50. I think 20 years.
All right.
I've over exaggerated. But they always put like the anniversary sticker on it.
It's been 50
20
years.
This guy, 20 years, bro. What do you mean?
20, 30, I don't know.
30,
I
okay.
sound like I'm echoing. It's probably my mic.
You might be having a stroke.
My left arm is...
See that? You see that? Fucking virtual world, you don't have to deal with it.
I mean, I don't have to feel it.
No, you have to deal with it.
Oh, that's better. It was my headphones. All right, we're good. So yeah, Spider-Man came out recently.
The game, right?
Yeah, the game, Spider-Man for PS4.
Yeah, can't afford it.
It's getting good reviews. It's getting good reviews and all that shit.
I mean, I don't need to hear reviews. I want the game.
Yeah, they
just
Mhm.
can't afford it right
Awesome.
One of the things I actually found kind of funny was obviously just like other Spider-Man games, there's multiple costumes you can get. People were getting mad that there's no symbiote costume in it, so people
now.
were,
This would be a DLC in the future.
which is funny. I was actually going
How
to-
things go these days.
I was actually going into the next thing. People are getting mad because they've already announced what 2 of the DLCs are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with that is, it's like, well, if our guys already made the DLCs, then you technically made those things, but purposely took them out the game so people can buy them later. Kind of like what Capcom usually does, where their DLCs are actually on the disc, but they have a paywall in front of it.
Yeah, pay to unlock it.
Exactly. So people are getting mad where it's like what's the point?
The thing people don't consider is that it costs more to make video games now than it did back when we were on the PS3.
Yeah.
But the price for the games are the same. They're still $60.
Yeah.
But it's more expensive to make it now than it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
They have to make up the money somehow.
I ain't mad at that.
I mean,
Don't get me wrong. It sucks that I gotta pay to unlock something already within the game,
Yeah.
but they have to make up for that lost money.
Because like a lot of times what tends to happen is like you make the game, you release the game. When the game's released, then you start on the DLC. And then the paying in advance season pass is what helps fund the DLC.
Mm.
So people are kind of mad. It's like, why is it that we have to pay now when the shit's already there? Technically, it's done. So why do I have to pay all this extra money when it's already done? When technically it's like you make it afterwards.
See, I get that too. Like being upset about it already being on the disc. Like if you already made it, just give it to us. If you're gonna give us something new, make something new. Like add something. You're not adding anything. So it's almost like they're cutting a corner.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny because I remember when I worked at GameStop, Watch Dogs 2 came out, and the guy who does the voice of the main character, he actually stopped by the store and picked up a copy that midnight launch, which I thought was pretty cool. He came in and was like, "You guys got a Watch Dogs?" Mind you, empty. I had to do the midnight launch. No one came for Watch Dogs 2 but him. He walked in with his girlfriend. He was like, "Oh yeah, I stopped by," and I was like, "Oh, might as well pick it up." And he was like, "Yeah, 'cause I worked on the game." I'm like, "Oh really?" It's like, "Yeah, I was the voice actor of the main character." I was like, "That's pretty cool." So we're just talking about, the process of it and stuff like that. And he actually mentions me like, "Oh, yeah, I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to do more stuff for the DLC." Goes to show that they're making the DLC now. Mind you, the game already came out that night. So it's, yeah, we're still working on stuff. So he was doing voice acting and stuff like
See,
that.
that's cool. And then, more work is being done. So I understand you guys need more money.
Mm-hmm.
But like you made the product already with everything on it. And then you just, okay, you can pay and unlock this thing that's already there while we sit on our ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I do get the other argument too, like where the games haven't increased in price, but making them is more expensive.
And the way I see it is, if you're going to do that, if you can do that thing of, oh yeah, let's make the DLC and then save it, at least don't announce it before the game even comes out. Because they announced this before launch day, like, oh, here's what the DLC packs will be. Wait for the game to come out, wait a bit, then tell us. Even if you did make it in advance. So that way people don't get a little butthurt about it. Because as you can see, people are butthurt now. Not everyone, but...
Unless they already planned what their DLCs are gonna be.
That's
yeah, all I'm saying is just
highly
announcing it. Just announce it a little bit later,
That's highly likely. They're anticipating the game to be very successful.
Mhm.
So it's like, why wait to see if the game's a hit before we start doing it?
Mm-hmm.
When we just start developing it now.
Yeah.
I have a question though. Why the fuck are Switch games so expensive?
I'm not mad about Switch games being expensive. I'm mad about Wii U ports being full price.
But that's how it is with all Nintendo products. The game could be like a retro game that you buy on the eShop. It's still $60.
Dude, that's like the World Ends With You.
Yeah.
Originally out for the DS.
3DS.
Mhm. DS.
The DS.
Yes, sir.
Originally out for the DS is being ported for the Wii, $60.
For the Wii?
I'm sorry, for the
Switch.
Switch. I'm sorry. It's being reported for the Switch, $60.
See, it's like if Monster Hunter was $40 the way it normally is on the 3DS, I would have had it already. That extra 20, I'm like, damn, dude, it's kind of steep.
The problem with it is the fact that people still buy it. So they're going to still keep doing it. That's why. It's like, oh, why is it cheaper? People put up with the $60 price tag. And they're like, well, they keep doing it, then fuck it. We'll keep making it $60. That's the problem.
I mean, the way I see it is like Switch games have higher quality than 3DS. So the price tag would be higher.
I mean,
Yeah, but not if we're talking about a port.
I
If
did
I
hear.
paid if I paid $40 for The World Ends With You on the DS to then pay $60 for it on the Switch, makes no sense.
It took more work for them to port it.
Well, we have to.
Then to make it,
We also have to consider: is there any new missions in there? Is there any new missions? Is there a graphic upgrade? Is the game going to be longer?
from what I've heard, they may have added like more story to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, is it $20?
Yeah.
worth
Does it
of
merit
extra
the extra? Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't.
But like I said, they do it because people still buy it.
I mean, true. After saying all that,
You're still going to buy it.
that game
Yeah,
was
I'm still buying
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
Like I loved the game, and to have it on the Switch would be great.
Wait, which game is it again? I forgot.
The world
The
ends
world
with
ends
you.
I've never played it.
It was like a single title from Square Enix.
It was really good.
RPG?
Yeah,
you can say that.
kind of
Action RPG?
kind of action RPG. Yeah,
All right.
it was pretty cool. And
And I'm also getting Diablo 3 for the Switch.
this guy,
It's coming out for Switch?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, don't you already have it for PC with all the expansions?
No, he has it out for PC and P4, right?
Before.
Why do you need it on the Switch?
Cedro.
It's more portable with the Switch.
Okay, but now you're starting the game over again for the third time.
Cedro. It's
knows?
it's the Repo the Genetic Opera of games. If you don't know, Jordan, there was this movie that came out a while back called Repo the Genetic Opera, and I had it for everything. I had it for
Oh.
DVD, I had it for Blu-ray, I had it downloaded on my Zune. Zune, bro, not iPod, Zune. I had it on my my fucking Vita. I had it downloaded on my Vita, I had it on my computer. What else did I have it on?
You had it everywhere with the screen.
Yeah, anything I
this
own
guy was
with a
fucking
screen,
obsessed with
I
that
had a
movie
version
for
of it.
no reason.
for no reason.
No, it was pretty good.
I look
I
back
liked
at that
it.
movie. I'm like, it was all right, but why was I so obsessed? I really think about this. Why was I so
Dude,
obsessed?
like, Mitchell would come to work and he'd be like, bro, I saw Repo for like the 7th time today. So it's like,
it's even better than the first.
like, why? Once was enough, bro. He's like, oh, I just picked it up on Blu-ray.
You know what it is too for me? For me, I think it was since it was a musical, it kind of felt like I was listening to an album because it was mostly all
Oh,
songs.
and you had the album.
yeah, I had the album. I had the album too. I was damn. The fuck's wrong with me?
You were dedicated, man.
Dedicated for
Look
nothing,
at you.
man.
You got your BTS notebook
Yeah, of course.
I'm
with
just
the
saying
matching
reason why I'm
pen.
getting it for the Switch because I barely play it on the PS4. I'll be playing it on the Switch.
Could it be because
know
your
what-
PS4 spits games back out?
You know what it is? Though? I think it's
That too. That too.
dude. I think it's just the whole gimmick of to go. That's what's drawing people in.
Yeah, definitely.
To go, you know.
It's, I mean, as much as I enjoy the PlayStation, I don't use it all that much.
I mean, neither.
You know, the Switch, I can use that while I'm commuting to work.
I mean, I use my PlayStation every day, but not to play games.
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix, everything else, everything streaming.
You know what I find funny about all that? Remember when they first started like pushing the Xbox One and they're like, this is the multimedia platform. It's not just about the games. It's about TV, movies, streaming,
Motherfuckers even
music.
put like the thing where you could connect your cable box. to it.
Exactly. And it's like all that crap. People got so pissed off. People like us use our PS4s for movies, streaming, YouTube, everything.
And they didn't have to tell us that.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have to. Irony.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it, how the 360 like kicked the P3's ass as far as sales and everything goes.
I mean, there's a reason for that, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
here though.
Yeah, in America.
true.
Here.
But the
Not
P4,
Japan 360s did not sell.
yeah. But I mean, I think worldwide though, overall, like the 360 kicked the P3's ass, but the P4 destroyed the Xbox One. Sony was like, you ain't beating us this time. Not today. Not in my house.
Well, Microsoft did shoot themselves in the foot.
With which thing?
Exactly, which would think so many things.
There are so many.
It's like, whew, which one? Shit.
Fucking idiots. They wanted to charge for. They wanted you to have gold to use your Netflix that you pay for.
Yep. So you're paying for gold and you're paying for Netflix.
Like, excuse me?
And then that whole thing was like, you can't use used games on it. It was the paywall. All that bullshit.
So much. They tried. It's like, no, dude, you guys are stupid. That's the problem with Americans. They're greedy.
Mhm.
Can someone explain to me what's going on with this burning Nikes thing?
Oh,
It's like what I know about it is like I know very little about this sort of new.
so you know Colin Kaepernick,
The football player now.
the kneeling football player. Yes, him, the kneeling one. You know who's all super pro black, and but he's not really black. He's like half black, whatever. Anyways,
Half black, still black, bro.
yeah. He looked like a white boy with kinky hair, with that nose. Fuck out of here. Anyways, Nike sponsored him. They picked him up. So now everybody's like, "Oh, you guys are a racist company and shit like that," because they picked him up. And so now everyone's trying to like go against Nike, but it's kind of like, hey, idiots, all you're doing is destroying stuff you already paid for.
Right. I mean, Nike pretty much don't care what you do after you paid for the product.
You know?
You got your money already.
Exactly.
That's one. But I'm saying they're protesting Nike for picking him up.
Yeah.
But why?
Well, it gets better though, because I'm pretty sure there are idiots out there who went out, bought Nike stuff just to destroy it. You already paid for it.
It's like,
But,
hasn't
I still
anyone
don't
learned?
understand what's the protest. What do they have against the guy?
The kneeling. They said it was disrespectful to the flag and stuff like that.
Yeah, when they did the national anthem, you're supposed to stand for the national anthem. He refused to do that. He took a knee. So like, you're supposed to stand up for the national anthem. That's disrespectful.
Okay,
He said, "No, I'm taking a knee."
Now, as I understand it, he was then fired from the NFL.
He wasn't fired. He was kind of blacklisted, so no one will pick him up.
Technically fired. if no
He
one's
ain't
picking
getting
him
work.
up, it means he's
He
not
ain't
going to
getting
get
work,
work.
bro.
He's a free agent.
Who's never going to get picked up.
He ain't fired. He just
Well,
nobody
Nike got
wants
his
him.
back apparently.
Yeah, but Nike just knew that they could capitalize on something. They're not stupid,
Exactly.
but people are.
Because the thing is,
People
like, haven't you learned from album burning? Like, all these people used to burn albums of artists that, like, they
Okay,
are
no,
against.
but I mean, if you're talking about album burning, remember that kind of started with them doing disco bonfires.
Yeah.
Disco's dead, so that shit worked.
tell that to Zeta. Our boy
No.
Zeta would disagree.
You don't listen to disco.
He listens to the Kiss disco album.
They had a disco album.
Yes. Everyone had a disco
that
album.
shit, dude. That
That's
shit
terrible.
did bad. They took
Sorry.
off the makeup, did a disco album.
Mm-hmm.
Worst selling
Like
album.
bell
they've done.
bottoms.
All right, dude. Them doing the disco album is the same as Lil Wayne making the rock album. It's like that.
Dude, I remember when that shit came out, but you don't understand how pissed I was.
Heard all that emotion?
Yeah, I can
How
imagine.
pissed- Bro, my entire life, people were making fun of me because I was the only kid in class that listened to things like, you know, Metallica, The Used, you know what I mean? The Cure. Lil Wayne does it, now it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting down in a restaurant, people behind me be like, yo, you heard that new album, bro? That rock shit? That shit's so awesome, man. Never heard anything like that before in my life. Like, shut the fuck up. That's fucking shit, bro. It's
Which
not
is-
new.
Which is funny because when you
Now
actually
it's
listen,
awesome.
when you listen to the music, because like he plays guitar in it, but when you actually listen to it, it's like you can clearly see he just learned how to play guitar like last month. It's like the most standard riffs I've ever heard. I'm like, yeah, you just learned this shit. What the fuck is this?
Yo, let me get some of that. Oh, also, I have an idea. I guess I won't talk about it on air. Talk about it afterwards. Things are coming. Don't worry, the Instagram is going to be a little better.
So no more stories and actual posts now.
What?
No more stories, actual posts.
We need to fucking start posting. This shit's retarded.
Shit,
We don't market ourselves at all. I'm surprised people follow us.
dude, I don't even have a cup. Why are you offering me?
What's your cup?
It's over there, but it still has some coffee in it though.
You can mix it. Tequila coffee?
Tequila coffee.
Come on, bro. You should put that in a bottle. Sell it.
Tequila coffee.
Shit. Should be amazing. Oh yeah, let me get that can, man.
Okay, real quick to kind of end the Spider-Man thing. I was just thinking about
What?
just
We're still there?
yeah, we sidetracked a bit,
I'm sorry.
but
I forgot.
what was it? Freaking like, what was the last comic book video game that came out? It was Arkham, right? The Arkham series. Because like, I'm thinking about Spider-Man. I'm like, damn, what else was there other than Batman?
Wasn't Deadpool?
No.
I heard that game was fun, by the way.
Talking about like high titles.
High quality, like rememberable.
The question was, what was the last one? I'm pretty sure there was a Batman related game after Deadpool. I think like the Telltale Batman game.
Yeah, but
May have been.
but something other than Batman. That's something because like I was actually kind of shocked. Like, really? Oh, okay, Spider-Man. That's been a while.
That may just be licensings, you know, like once Disney kind of took over
Yeah,
Marvel.
which is I'm really surprised that they actually let them do
Which
a
is-
Spider-Man game and make it the way
No, I
it
mean, that
is.
could just be, you know,
not
now,
within Disney standards.
now, but because at the time, because remember they had the Disney Infinity, which kind of stopped sometime after.
Yeah, that shit discontinued. That shit was funny as fuck.
Disney
Oh.
Infinity?
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, you know Skylanders, right? Skylanders?
Yes.
It's
Or another way,
Disney's
think of
version.
the Legos Dimension,
Mhm.
something like that.
What were we gonna say?
Disney
So
related.
you gestured to something.
You already mentioned it.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of upsetting though, because the quality of those figures were actually pretty good. The quality of the Disney Infinity figures, and then because they did the Disney run, then they did the Star Wars run. So it was like a whole bunch of Star Wars figures because they bought Star Wars, and then after that they did the Marvel superhero run.
Mhm.
Those are actually pretty cool, and they actually had plans for a whole bunch of other figures, but you know they got discontinued and shit. We could have had some really good ones because those figures looked really nice, but it's whatever.
That shit happens.
I mean, the toys to life concept for games is like it didn't matter anymore. It really didn't. I love though how at work the toys would come in, but then after a while we started noticing that they were dying out, so we're just filled with them, just stacks them on stacks.
Did they put them on clearance?
They did, to the point where it was literally like buy 5 for like $2 and shit. Like
That's amazing.
it was like coins, like change. That's how much they cost. It was crazy. It came to the point where they're reaching the point of Skylanders, because at that point Skylanders was dead. They were so dead that we had boxes, plural, boxes full of Skylanders toys.
Damn.
But GameStop was so fucking cheap. What our district managers would say was, go downstairs, penny out or whatever, or defect the toys, but you got to break them before you throw them out.
That's fucked up.
I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, make sure to break them, then throw them out. He's like, why? Oh, so that way no one can take them and resell them. I'm like, them shits are like 2 cents when you sell them anyway. What's the fucking point?
Did you break them?
Hell no.
Take them home?
I didn't do that either.
You're gonna throw them away? Why not?
I mean, what's the, like, all these figures are just so, like, it's Skylanders. Like, I don't follow that crap.
Okay, fair.
But it was just funny that this guy dead ass kept calling my store, like, did you do it yet? Like, yeah, I did it, whatever. I'm like, I'm not fucking.
So what'd you actually do?
Just tossed them out. Just threw them in the trash. Who gives a fuck?
Where the fuck is my... Oh, there it goes.
But yeah, all these weird little gimmicks is weird.
But what were you going to say about Spider-Man?
No, just in general, superhero games, man.
No, but I did bring up licensing's expiring, and the thing that really killed me was when that shit happened with when Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was so
The biggest
pissed.
disappointment ever.
That shit, they remade Ninja Turtles in Time, and I remember it being released on the eShop.
Yeah.
And at the time I was like, I can't afford it right now. I'll wait till my next paycheck, maybe wait a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally I was like, I gotta get it. The game looked fucking amazing. Like they redrew everything. The game was exactly the same, just redrawn.
Oh, and what system?
It was on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah. It was like all on like the digital store, so you can get it on Xbox Live.
it was
all that
everywhere.
stuff.
I think you could have got it on Steam. And like when I was finally like okay, I'm good on money.
Mm-hmm.
I can get the game now. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Yep. The licensing finished, so
The
they
licensing's
took it
finished,
off the store.
and it was also because Nickelodeon had then bought the rights to Ninja Turtles, and
That's
that licensing
crazy.
expired, so it was gone. You can't get it now. So pissed, bro. And like, to me, it makes no sense. Why wouldn't they then just slap their label on it and re-release the game? That shit's gonna make money.
Yeah. So imagine all the systems out there that have that game installed in it, and people selling on eBay for God knows how much.
True.
Because I remember they did that with the PT, the Silent Hill demo.
Oh.
There was after the whole thing with Konami and all of them, they took PT off the market as well. So there's PS4s out there with the demo on it,
Yeah.
going up for eBay for like thousands of dollars.
That's like those phones with Flappy Bird on them back in the day.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
And now you can get Flappy Bird again.
Well, there's like 1,000 Flappy Bird clones too, so
Yeah, but none of them were Flappy Bird.
fuck Flappy Bird.
Dude, I was a beast.
stress inducer right there. Jesus
What was
Christ.
your max?
I don't have a max. I don't even fucking know.
I had like 111 or 13, one of those two.
Jesus Christ.
That was good. I know.
Yeah. This guy, bro, I had 250.
You had 250?
I've never played the game,
I was about
actually.
to say, you liar.
Bro, you know what's funny that I just found out? That there was a Ghost Rider game that came out, played just like Devil May Cry.
Good.
Like, imagine that. Ghost Rider, but plays like Devil May Cry. Sounds tempting, huh?
How have I never heard of this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, this game existed, and I never knew about it. I think it was like on PS3, maybe? PS3, PS2? Wasn't on PS4, that's for sure. But I thought that was pretty funny, because, like, there's so many, like, video game properties out there. Had games we didn't know. Like, if you had to choose what superhero or comic could be good as a game now, what would it be? Especially if it's like a property that maybe doesn't have anything like a TV show or anything like that. Maybe like a Moon Knight video game. Get him some recognition there or something.
Daredevil.
Have they had a video game for Daredevil?
No, not recently. Maybe like on the PS1. Like, I don't know, think about it. Like maybe, like you said, Daredevil. Maybe like a new Punisher game. Like a third-person shooter Punisher game. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be alright.
It depends on who does it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what, Siphon Filter with a Punisher skin.
Why Siphon Filter? Damn, out of all
I don't know,
games?
it's the first thing to come to mind. Fuck you.
I mean, if they like mixed it like Siphon Filter meets Gears of War with the dynamic gameplay of Gears of War, that'd be fun.
But then he'll look
Basically,
all
Punisher
beefy
would be
and-
like Max
I
Payne.
didn't say the art style. That's not what I said. I said
No,
the
I'm joking, bro.
dynamic play. Why were their feet so fat?
Why was everything so fat on them?
They had like elephant tight. Wow. Anyways,
Elephantitis of the feet.
There's a evolution, dude.
Gigantism.
Years and years of fighting these creatures.
they became like the creatures.
Yeah.
They
There's
look
only
like
way to fight
locusts.
back. Become what you hate.
True.
What movie would you like to see remade?
Ooh. Little Shop of Horror.
The Notebook.
That'd be good.
Fuck Jordan. Holy shit.
Didn't they do that?
The Notebook? No.
Oh.
Not that I follow.
What movie would you want remade?
Yeah. He said Little Shop of Horror. I would say Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's it.
But do you want to be original to the book?
I mean, that's hard to say. Because I think both would be interesting. Just like a remake of the original movie.
Yeah.
Or to just do a movie and actually follow the book.
You know what would be nice? Since they showed Howard the Duck in Guardians of the Galaxy, let's do another Howard the Duck movie.
Fuck that. Homeward Bound. How about that?
Okay, we're just gonna unplug Adam's mic now.
What? That's messed up.
Dude, I'm sorry,
What's
bro,
next?
but I would,
Airbud? We're gonna do
I would
another
take-
Airbud now?
I would take Homeward Bound over The Notebook. This guy. Yo, who invited Jordan?
It's my house.
Oh shit.
No, but that'd be good.
I mean, I know what video game I want, and I know that they're releasing a kind of new one, but not really. Like I want a 3D Streets of Rage.
Oh, yeah, the Street Rage 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want like a 3D like you know what game reminded me of it so much was Fighting Force, the first one for the PS1. It reminded me of like a Streets of Rage because that's kind of what it was. It was a beat 'em up,
It's a beat 'em up game, yeah.
and that shit I played the shit out of that game, and I want
Street Rage 2, bro. Yeah, that game was good.
Streets
Not
of Rage.
not
3D.
as good as Turtles in Time, but
They're different. They're different.
My issue with Street Rage 4 though is that there are only 2 characters in the game. Like, are
Is
any
that-
other characters? It was a really short teaser trailer. They
only
only
showed us
showed
2.
2 characters. Yeah,
It was excellent Blaze, right?
yeah.
They need to bring back Adam. They need to bring back Blades was the roller skater. His name, right? Adam's little brother.
Yep.
And Hawk was the big guy. I think. Is that his name?
I don't remember the big guy's name.
He was from 3. Because remember, part 1 it was Axel, Adam,
Right.
and Blaze.
Not in part 1.
Part 1 there was a girl.
No, Blaze was added in part 2.
Well, there was a girl in part 1. There were 3 characters.
Was there?
I believe so. It was Adam, Axel.
Yeah, I don't even remember Adam and Axel.
I don't know.
I mean, it's been a while since I played
And
it.
then it was gay because in part 2, Adam was like captured, so they used his stupid little brother on rollerblades. Like, because that's functional, fighting on rollerblades.
I mean, it worked.
And then 3, they just went crazy. They didn't bring back Adam, and then they had the big guy, I think Hawk. And dude, Fighting Force was legit. Like, you know, they got their inspiration from that. The characters were exactly the same as Streets of Rage 3. Well, not exactly, but you know, the same kind of like thing. Tonight's episode of the Vampire Squid Show is brought to you by Mitchell's Nuts.
Oh, so juicy.
Anyways, so I almost died today, driving on the highway.
So, did you guys hear the new article that
So no one cares.
Arkansas?
So no one cares. This is crazy. Wow. Anyways, I'm on the highway, driving like a regular person, and then some unidentified flying object just comes out of nowhere and bashes into the front of my car, ripping off the fucking fender liner. And now I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. I have to fix this. That costs money. I think I'm just going to throw my car away. I don't feel like paying for it.
Just donate it.
I'm not donating it. Stupid shit. Wish you guys were with me.
Nah, I'm not into near-death experiences.
It was cool. It hit me right in the chest. I was like, douche. I was like, ooh. Oh, almost died.
Wait, what hit you in the chest?
The like the impact.
UFO, man.
Oh, okay.
The impact of the thing, I felt it right in my chest. Like, ooh. I was like, damn, man. Had I panicked, I would have died.
A ghost punched you.
Maybe my soul like slightly like came out for a second, like, and I was like, ooh.
So, what do you guys think of new Arkansas law?
New Arkansas
Yes.
law.
Allowing rapists to prevent victims who want abortion.
Oh, so yeah, so is that whole thing where it's like rapists can sue the women if they get an abortion?
Correct.
So it's like, I'll rape you, give you my seed, and then if you get an abortion,
I'm assuming.
then I'll sue you for aborting my rape baby.
It's almost like the rapist saying, I gave you a gift. Like, I am so fucking mighty. I am like,
The entitlement.
I'm basically God, and you're gonna throw what I'm giving you away, this thing I bestowed on you.
I find it funny because it seems like the whole ideology of being against abortion so much that it trumps fucking rape.
Nah, dude, I'm sorry, but when if the woman is raped, get off her back. You know what I mean? Let her do the abortion.
Accidentally
like-
vaped on air. Oh my god.
Like the idea
Your
that
addiction is
to
real.
have this constant reminder. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man.
No.
That should.
The
I
one-
think abortion should just always be a choice.
Yeah.
Whether you disagree with it because of religious reasons or whatever, like, it's none of your business, you know?
I think
Get out
that
of it.
old men should stay out of women's business. Old men should stay out of it. Like, your opinions really don't matter.
Are you
It's not
saying
you.
old men
Yeah.
or all men?
I'm saying old men because, like, Congress is old men.
Got you. Okay.
So,
Okay. We're on the same page now.
like, where the
follow.
fuck is the top? Oh. They have no business trying to tell women what they can and cannot do with their bodies. Like, dude, it's not you. And then the thing about rape and pregnancies, like, those are so far and few that, like, we shouldn't even really use that as anything because that doesn't happen a lot. Like, people get raped a lot, but, like, pregnancies occurring due to rape, it's not that common.
The way I see it is, from what it says here,
Because of abortion.
the way I see it,
No. Pregnancies, they're actually like 1%. It's not that common. People like always go to that, but that doesn't happen a lot. It almost never happens.
You do know this because in cases like that, women are given like the Plan B pills like on the spot.
It doesn't change the fact that it doesn't happen a lot.
Because of the pill.
What about the ones that don't report it? They don't get pregnant. The point is, according to the numbers, it doesn't happen a lot. That's all I'm saying.
No, but I mean, these are numbers based on what rape incidents that weren't reported. If it wasn't reported, how do you know that they've never been pregnant?
Only
if they didn't report the rape, they could have gotten an abortion and not even told anybody about it.
Only on the Vampire Squid show can we talk about Spider-Man and segue into rape for like the 7th fucking time.
No, because I heard something last night and it was annoying as shit.
It always comes back to rape.
Because it's a fucking topic and it's ongoing. Like this whole thing
It's always going to be ongoing. Rape ain't new.
But hold on, wait.
So you're saying people shouldn't talk about it? You're part of the problem, bro.
It's not that. It's like,
you're part of the problem.
Old white men.
All right, look, let's put it this way.
Part of the problem.
In terms of abortion,
people need to talk about it to...
I want to hear
I lost my train of thought.
too.
In terms of abortion, all I gotta say is there is 7.442 billion fucking people on Earth. Who gives a fuck if a couple of them abort people? I'm serious. Everyone's so against abortion. There are so many goddamn people on this planet. If you want to have an abortion, then just have the abortion. Shut the fuck up. Plain and simple.
I mean, you're kind of saying what we're saying, just in a fucked up way, dude.
Oh, I'm Adam Feliciano, and I approve this message. I need you guys to know this. I fully approve that. Now, the thing that was pissing me off was they're saying how like you can decide not to want to have sex anymore mid intercourse, and if one party continues, it is then rape. I'm sorry, dude, but like if you're gonna be really that inconsiderate, like to your partner, like that's not okay.
Man, that happens all the time.
Like, so, I mean,
that happens all the time. How many times?
No, I mean, I understand the midway. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. Happens all the time. But to then be able to report me as a sex offender, for me to do time in jail for rape,
no,
because
if
you changed your mind,
if you finish
halfway, the fuck is that shit?
It's only considered rape if you finish.
I'm sorry, but if we banging and you decide halfway you're done, I'm not gonna I'm done too. Like, no, we already started. I'm finishing.
You know how many times I was like kind of done and I didn't want to continue, but like, you know, the girl was into it. So like, fuck it, I'm gonna, you know, finish her off. I'm finished, but I'm gonna finish her off. Considerate. That's consideration right there. You know? The fuck? Don't stop midway. Don't do that. That's not okay.
That's not okay.
Ah, man. Fucking people.
You can't see it, but I'm shrugging my shoulders.
You want to get an abortion, get an abortion. I'll hold your hand through it.
Wait, but real quick though, where is it again? Arkansas? Only in Arkansas? All right, so we're bombing Arkansas then?
I'm not against it. That's a really stupid law, though. Don't do that.
Well, it happens.
Because then that's just
don't move to Arkansas. There you go.
That'll turn into like something where the feminists latch onto. Like basically, you're saying men are mightier than women, and everything like they do is like great. Oh, I gave you my great seed. Wow, that sounds kind of gross. But I gave you, you know, I left you with my great seed, and with that, you now have a gift. Bring it into the world, even though I won't be a part of its life. I don't know. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. I can't co-sign that one.
It would be funny if it's like, all right, so if you do rape someone and you impregnate them through the rape and they choose not to have an abortion, then you're taking care of the kid.
I didn't understand what you just said.
If you rape someone and impregnate them through that rape sex and the woman gets pregnant.
Well, how else would you impregnate them if you rape them?
If you rape them and they end up getting pregnant.
I feel like
you can rape someone and they don't get pregnant.
Yeah, I know, but like if
you end up having the baby, then the man should take care of it. The man should be responsible.
If you could find them.
Now fuck that. We're gonna have little trackers on them. Beep. Beep. That's the future right there. Rape trackers. Being chased by drones and shit. Don't you want to be chased by a drone, Adam? That'd be so awesome.
No, dude. I saw a video of drone racing the other day. That shit was amazing. Did you see that? Yo, that was the coolest looking race ever. Like, I want to race drones. They're kind of expensive though, so I don't want to break it. Yeah. What if we had a drone in here? We just like let it fly over us and just record us as we
Drone
race.
racing
That'd be
is
loud
not
as
a poor
fuck.
man's sport.
Exactly.
What you say? Is it what?
It's not a poor man's sport.
Yeah, it's just like battle bots.
Just stick to Beyblades.
Let it rip. Beyblades are awesome. They're still awesome to me. I have mine. Mitch, I'm handing it off to you. Sign us out.
We are the Vampire Squid Show. Put balls in the ground, see if it's fun. Don't forget to follow the Vampire Squid Show on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Once again, hope you enjoyed the show.